Hey folks, walk with me. Well, I'm a little sweaty and I'm a little out of breath as I went for a run prior to filming this, but it struck me that I do wonder if Trump is getting himself into a place here very quickly where history is going to look back and he's going to look like the second coming of Herbert Hoover. If you don't know about the presidency of Herbert Hoover, I was going to say congratulations, but you probably should, because the coinkydinks are getting mighty coinky dinky. But Hoover was basically parading out the economic prowess of the US, the stability, the capability, and basically in the lead up to the Great Depression was just basically saying, don't worry, it's temporary. If anything, this is like a brief period in time that'll be tough, but America is stable and resilient, and our most prosperous days are ahead of us. Now, sure, if you take the many decades later view of things, I guess you could say sure, but he was saying a lot of the things that I woke up this morning to find Trump saying over the weekend. You're going to watch this a few days after I film it, obviously. That just sounded like this. Oh, I have confidence that the tariffs are going to make us all so rich, we won't know what to do with how rich we are. I mean, are people really this dumb that they think that just all of the middle class is on the precipice of becoming tremendously wealthy? There is absolutely no evidence of it. And in the meantime, we're just getting in fights with all of our allies. We're just pissing off everyone else. To me, that doesn't feel like strength. It feels like solitude. I was going to say isolation, but, I know there's isolationists out there who would applaud that. But just like you don't want to be a recluse and all the mental health challenges that go along with being in solitary confinement, basically, right? This is well documented. We don't want to end up alone in the world. Just don't. This has been proven over and over and over again. But in any case, I see him out here basically saying, this is going to be temporary. There's got to be a little bit of pain before like everything is so much better, like profoundly better. And it just sounds a lot like everything that Herbert Hoover was out there parroting prior to the Great Depression hitting. And guess what got us out of the Great Depression? I know you're going to say World War II. And sure, the wartime economy was something. And, I could do a whole other video on how Trump sounds a lot like Neville Chamberlain also at the moment. But, the thing that kicked off increases domestically, improvements domestically, was the New Deal. That thing that probably folks who are very Trumpian in their political likings would scream and shout as communism today, or socialism, because I don't think they know the difference, by and large. And even past the war, right, World War II, even through the just money suck that was then the Korean War, the Vietnam War, so on and so forth, Desert Storm, Desert Shield, those New Deal programs persisted domestically past World War II and really led us to tremendous boom and flourishing of the middle class until what so often happens to just very capitalistic concepts is the parasitic uh, deranged folks who will do anything to earn more and pat themselves on the back as being great innovators, no matter their cost to society, they win because they are willing to do things that normal folks with consciences aren't. And so I think that's about where we are. So I know I'm a little far afoot from the Herbert Hoover analogy at this point, but look it up. I think it might have a lot of relevance to what we're seeing at the moment. All right, folks. Well, if you walked with me or watched this far, I certainly appreciate it. And as always, I will see you in the next video.